Hello, this is Carter Lusher with SageCircle here visiting the Altimeter Group. And joining us today are
Charlene Li,
Wang,
and Deb Schultz.
And one of the questions I have for you fine folks is your new event that you just announced in October, the rise of social commerce. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure, I'll start out. We decided as a group that we wanted to talk about a topic that reached across many of the areas that we cover, and also that helped our clients also address one particular topic, thematic topic, that crossed across many different industries and also across different departments. And we looked around and talked to a lot of clients and said social commerce is one of the things that kept coming up over and over again. The reason being it touches in B2B across different areas. It talks into enterprise, marketing, so many different areas, and that really speaks to the expertise of what we do at Altimeter, which is really looking at these very disruptive spaces and technologies and how they impact business. So what I think is so exciting is that we're really tapping into so many of the things that we cover as individuals coming together for this event. And commerce is also one of those areas that stretches across the enterprise. So you can't just talk to one role. You can't just talk to the person who's running the website, or somebody who's just looking at the marketing and using social technologies, or even on the back end on the enterprise side. You've got to look at this as the entire ecosystem.
Yeah, and these pain points, I mean, you've got confluence of what's happening in location-based services on the mobile side. You've got these different P2P networks that are forming. You've got different ways of looking supply and operations planning. You've got things that are happening on the web and web technologies, social marketing. These forces all drive what's happening, and this is social commerce, one of the biggest pain points companies have.
And it's a natural progression if you think about it. A lot of these social technologies were first played with from a content and communication standpoint, and the raison d'etre for most people to businesses today is bottom line and commerce. This is not just fun tools. And the biggest change from a consumer perspective is how consumers are finding products that they want, talking about products and services that they want, and then purchasing them. So I think it's really an interesting time to also bring together a really disparate group in a room together from a standpoint of who are the innovators and disruptors that our clients need to know about tomorrow, and how do they prepare themselves for that future as well.
Right. And then what are clients doing? What are some of the clients and the best practices? What have they done? We've got a series of panels that are there in each one of those themes that have some leading organizations showcasing what innovations they have and really bringing community together in an intimate session.
Interesting. Now, I'm going to ask kind of a snarky question here. Why face-to-face? I mean, isn't that so 20th century? I would think that in the age of social media, and of course Altimeter is known as the social media disruptive technologies group, why do you need a face-to-face meeting?
Because so I'll take this one in the snark response. So technology changes, but humans don't, meaning that the technology is not there in its own right. In other words, nothing replaces face-to-face, and all these tools and technologies just enhance the way that we interact. So there is nothing that replaces face-to-face, and we're going to eat our own dog food and use a lot of these tools and technologies prior to the event, at the event, and after the event. They augment our world, they don't replace our world.
Plus, executives and leaders, they need time to sit back, think, collaborate with other individuals, and it's really the time in between the sessions that are also valuable within conferences. And so you break out the ideas, and you hope that there's a lot of talk between the sessions and a lot of connections that are being made with these individuals and attendees.
I think the real beauty as it relates to events and conferences that these tools and technologies can have is that it used to be what happened in the room stayed in the room. And so being in the room was the sole way to connect, meet, and learn. The beauty of these tools and technologies today is that they're an enhancement and an augmentation, and they can help us develop deeper relationships. We see this event as a catalyst, not a discrete episodic event in its own right. It's the beginning of, we hope, opportunities for new startup companies in our showcase circle to meet potential clients, and for clients to talk and meet with each other. So we view ourselves as sort of the catalyst hosting the party, bringing these ideas together, but it's not one event that starts and ends in that one-day time. It will live on through the tools and technologies that we'll use, hopefully.
Now, you just mentioned one thing that you're hoping to accomplish. What are some of the other goals for the event?
Well, I think on one end, we're really bringing together a diverse set of communities, really the ones that are all players in the social commerce arena. people who might not have seen the logical associations together, now looking at a set of holistic solutions with these vendors, seeing what other clients have done to apply pieces of those solutions, and really, I mean, in addition to the connections and the relationships, it's really sharing those best practices, continue those discussions, and hopefully, you know, for participants that are participating virtually, to be able to think about, hey, maybe this is something we need to do and engage today.
Excellent. Now, I would imagine there are perhaps still some sponsorship opportunities open, and where can people find out more information about the conference?
Well, we have a site, waysofsocialcommerce.com. Lots of information there about the agenda to come and attend, to showcase as part of the Innovative Circle, and also to sponsor. So we hope to take a look at it.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for taking time speaking with the SageCircle AR podcast family.
Thank you.
Thank you.